Hello, everyone. My name is Justin Rush, and I chose to do my project on Carl Jung. A little bit about Carl Jung. He was born July 26, 1875, in Keswell, Switzerland. Ended up marrying Emma Jung in 1903 and had five children with her, and attended the University of Basel, Switzerland from 1895 to 1900, and attended Zurich University in 1902. A little bit about his early life. He was the son of a philologist and pastor. In his teens, he discovered philosophy and was influenced to study medicine to become a psychiatrist. Eventually, he joined the Bergolzi Asylum at the University of Zurich in 1900 and also studied responses to stimulus words that were read by emotionally charged clusters from the consciousness. Some of Jung's major theories was the ego that represents the conscious mind as it compromises the thoughts, memories, and emotions a person is aware of. And he also emphasized the importance of the unconscious related to personality, while believing personal unconscious was much needed more on a surface level than what Freud suggested. Some other key concepts that he discovered was analytical psychology, distinguished from Sigmund Freud. Jung focused on understanding their problems from childhood conflicts. He also classified four primary functions of the mind, which were comprised of thinking, feeling, sensation, and intuition. Some six major world events that he lived through and studied through were Freud's psychoanalytical movement, World War One, rise of totalitarianism, World War Two, development of existentialism and humanistic psychology, and the space race and technological growth. So during Freud's psychoanalytical movement, Jung initially embraced Freud's psychoanalysis, but their ideological split in 1913 led Jung to develop his own theories, particularly about the collective unconscious and archetypes, such as universal symbols found in myths, dreams, and cultures. His separation from Freud marked the beginning of Jung's psychological and distinct field. The horrors of World War One made Jung question human nature, leading to his intense reflection and the creation of the Red Book, which was one of his personal record of visions and symbolic experiences. During this time, it also helped him formalize key concepts like individualism and shadow work. During the rise of the totalitarianism, as Hitler, Mussolini, and Stalin rose to power, he theorized that dictators exploited the collective unconscious to control people using symbols, myths, and fear to gain mass obedience. During World War II, the war reinforced Jung's idea of the shadow self, the repressed darker side of the human nature that can emerge destructively when ignored, and believing that Nazi Germany represented a collective shadow projection where people externalized their own dark impulses. And finally, thinkers like Jean Paul and Carl Rogers shared Jung's beliefs in self-actualization and search for meaning. His ideas became foundational for therapies focusing on personal growth, dreams, and mythology, influencing later psychologists. During the space race and the technological growth from 1950s to the 1960s, Jung worried about the rapid technological advancement, disconnecting people from myths, symbols, and their inner selves. And he also wrote a book about UFOs and modern myths, showing people how projected unconscious fears and desires create into new symbols. Carl developed the concepts of extroverted and introverted personalities, and his work has been influential towards psychiatry and the study of religion, literature, and other related fields. Some awards that Carl Jung received was Zurich's Literature Prize in 1932. 1938, he was elected honorary fellow of the England's Royal Society of Medicine. and in 1944 he was named honorary member of the Swiss Academy of Medical Sciences. One famous quote that was recorded from Carl Jung was, "Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. It is far better to take things as they come, along with patience." So that quote kind of just says, happy cannot be known without darkness, and we need to experience both happy and darkness to know each meaning. Some fun facts about Jung. As mentioned earlier, he wrote a book about UFOs titled Flying Saucers, which was published in 1959. And he also published his dissertation on psychology and pathology of so-called occult phenomena. And this was works in the Bergolzi Psychiatric Clinic under Eugen Bleuler, who created the term schizophrenia. So we work with some pretty famous people. And here's a portion of my work cited. Overall, Jung played a big factor in the evolution of theories and psychology. Thank you.